Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. We got another Shadowverse Evolve Locals feature match for you guys, and today is going to be kind of interesting. We have a mirror match. First time on the channel we've had a mirror match. It's going to be between two Dirt Rune decks, so this should be pretty fun to see. I've never really seen the mirror in practice, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But yeah, Dirt Rune, one of the better decks in the set 9 meta, and it's still actually pretty good in the set 10 meta, and looking pretty good as well in the Vanguard meta coming up. So, but anyway, we start off. Looks like we got the player on the left going first, and then the player on the right going second. So we got a Beast Face Mage coming down on the right, and now we're back at the left here on turn 2. See how we can progress. We already got a Earthright thing down, which is good on that side. So we're going to do a Red Hot Ritual to deal with the Beast Face Mage, which on Last Words will get us a Magical Sentiment to make sure we have our own resources starting to pile up on that side. And looking now, we got a Rabbit Mage coming down, and the Rabbit Mage is going to be able to try and find some more resources off the top here, using one of the Evo points to Evo into it. And looks like we find a Faust, which is actually pretty good for later plays, since that is one of the more important one of the more important cards in the deck. So now we're back on to the left here, and it looks like we're going to be making a Beast Fate Mage and then tapping it to get rid of one of the Earth magical settlements, and to get rid of the Rabbit Mage, so to try and get some board control here. And then we got following it up with a Summoning Drills, which will make us a Golem. It looks like we're making a Guard 4 Golem, or the Ward one, I believe. So it looks like we're going to ward it to end the turn. Don't know if you really needed to ward it, just because there's not really any storm threats in Dirt for the most part, other than really Riley, like later in the game. But speaking of Riley, we got Riley coming down to deal with that Golem, and by getting rid of one of the Earthrights. So that's a quick pass from there, and looks like we're going to be going into Ceridwen, and Ceridwen's going to be getting us some potions. So we got a poison potion, off the base form. We're going to go to Evo here to get the potion that can revive from Cemetery. So getting rid of both our sediments, however, so we don't have any dirt on our side anymore on the left. And it looks like we're hitting here with the Beast Face Mage, getting down to 16 after we killed the Riley with the poison potion. So, and it looks like we're going to be immediately going to a second Riley to deal with the Ceridwen. But it doesn't look like we can follow it up with anything else. So back-to-back Rileys, which is fine. Gets multiple in rotation, which is nice. However, now on the left, we got a Faust coming down, which is going to be great to get us some more Dirt or Earthright amulets into rotation. So this is going to be able to get 2 from deck, and they're going to both be able to be played for free this turn. Looks like we're grabbing the Gingerbread House, which is, I believe, limited at this point now because Vanguard set is out. And looks like something else as well, which is going to be able to deal with the Riley again. And then we play the Gingerbread to heal for 3, and then start consolidating to get 2 more stacks on our side. And then we're going to swing with the Beast Face Mage, and then we're going to be using one of the stacks on Faust's end phase ability to make him a 5/5 and then burn for 2. So we got a 23-12 lead here on the left, and looks like, you know, that play is so nice, so let's follow up with our own version of it on the right. So that Faust is coming down. We'll see what he grabs for this one, though. Looks like he's going to be dealing with the board by grabbing 2 Red Hot Rituals, which is fine, which should be able to clear both the Faust and the Beast Face Mage, or at least maybe the Faust at that point, because he's probably going to use both on the Faust, because I think Red Hot Ritual only does 3 damage. And yes, I'm correct. So going to be using both to get rid of the Faust at the very least, and then end phase get rid of one of the stacks to make their own guy 5/5. And it looks like 3 turns in a row of Faust. Let's go, and the same kind of play. So grab both Red Hot Rituals to kill that Faust. So mirror match plays happening, which is great. And we're gonna be swinging again with the Beast Face Mage, and now it's 21-8. So Dirt Rune player on the left is having a good lead here. But we'll see if they can keep see if the Dirt Rune player on the right can keep up. Should be able to. They have more cards in hand than the one on the left, so Card Avenge is on their side. Just have to see what, but we'll see what cards are in hand though to see if that can get them into a more stable position. It looks like we got the Medusa coming down, so this will grab us a gingerbread house, so our own gingerbread house to start getting some healing going because we are down to 8. And the Medusa is also kind of nice because if anything leaves the field by an effect, I believe, you get a serpent, and you can use those serpents to make some of your spells for free, which is kind of nice. Or spells or amulets for free, I believe. So we're going to use all 5 damage that we can spread onto the Faust on the Evo, which is going to get us a serpent, which is great. And then we're going to be using get our Beast Face Mage in rotation, and then get rid of our last Earthright Sigil to get rid of that Beast Face Mage, which will make another stack on the left, which will also inherently give us another Serpent on the right. And we're going to be using both of those to be able to cast this Gingerbread House for free to heal for 3 to at least get into a more stable position. So, see if the Dirt Rune player on the left, though, can keep up the aggression and the tempo. Looking like we're going to be consolidating here. And there's only 2 cards in hand, or 3 of them, I believe. I see a Riley. Looks like it's 3 cards in hand. I see a Riley and a Ancient Alchemist. But we're going to be making the Riley here to get rid of the Medusa, at the very least. See what else they do here. They still have a potion left as well, so the potion could bring back something if they wanted to maybe deal with another Beast Face Mage, and it looks like that's what they're doing. They're going to use the potion to bring back the Beast Face Mage on their side, and might be dealing with, yep, it looks like they're going to get rid of a sigil to deal with that Beast Face Mage, which will then give them another stack. And at the end phase, that Beast Face Mage does die because it was brought back because of the poison by the potion, and it will make a sigil on their side. So, interesting stuff. And looks like we got O'Reilly to kill O'Reilly by bringing itself back by its own ability. So it has Storm, it gets all 3 abilities, so drawing 2, Storm, getting up to 6 attack, and dealing with the Riley on the left. And we swung for 6, and we got down another Gingerbread House. I believe I recorded this before the limit, so that's why there were multiple Gingerbread Houses played in this game, so on the right. So that's why, if you were wondering, wait, I thought this card was limited. No, it's just because this was recorded before the limit, so I think it was like a couple days beforehand, so nothing bad. So yeah, we play on here. Looks like the Dirt Rune player on the right is making a kind of a comeback here. It looks like we got a Ancient Alchemist off of this Cremation Ritual, I believe it is. And we're going to consolidate. Then we're going to bring back our own Riley to deal with that Riley, which does get banished because it was brought back of its own ability. And we're going to be swinging for 6 to get them down to 8. However, I do believe there's another Riley in the Dirt Rune, the right Dirt Rune player's cemetery. So they still have one more in rotation if they wanted to bring it out to deal with this one, but we'll see what they do. There's only 2 cards left in the hand on the player on the lefts, so Card Advantage is still on the right player's hand. Or fuck, I can't. I'm getting my lefts and rights mixed up. And my apologies, my phone went off. Well, we'll see how this progresses. Looks like we're taking some time here to think out our turn here. We have one more Evo point left, which is going to looks like we're going to be making a summoning drills here by pitching a Riley from hand to get both golems, and both are going to get plussed here. So that's going to be great for later turns. And looks like we're going to be bringing out a Riley as well to get rid of that Riley. I believe that Riley should be banished as well, by the way. But we play on here. It looks like we're going to be swinging for 6. And it's 9 to 8. And, we got the Ancient Alchemist coming down, though. This could be game, because if he has everything, gets 2 golems here, we'll see if he can kill him. But yeah, that Riley and the Cemetery should be banished, but it looks like it might not matter, because if we end the game here, it might not even matter. So, going to be burning for 3, down to 2. Do we have what it needs to win here? I don't think we do, because we wouldn't be swinging if we had it. And then we're going to be warding 2 and passing. Okay, so we did not have it, so now it's 9 to 2. We'll see if Dirt Rune player on the right can get it, and looks like they bring out their own Ancient Alchemist, but I do think they have this now because they have an evil point, and they have one more Golem in rotation as well, which is probably going to seal the deal here. And there's only 9 life left for the player on the left, and it looks like that's what we're doing. We're going to be burning for 9, and Dirt Rune player on the right takes the victory here in this pretty close mirror match, I would say. So yeah, pretty nice. Yeah. Other than that, really cool mirror match. Actually, I think both players played their decks pretty well. The only thing I could really say is that I think Riley should have been on the left, should have been banished there when it got killed. But either way, it didn't end up mattering in the grand scheme of things, which is nice. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, though. However, check back here again for more feature matches in the next couple days. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed it. Like I said again, leave a like, comment, definitely subscribe. We should see you guys next video. Have a nice day.